Hello viewers, both theoretical and actual. I'm Kelby.
I'm Lola.
I'm Emma, and in the name of love and justice, we are the NerdStreet Hoodlums!
The notorious lady nerd gang, here to bring you unadulterated opinions on all things nerd and lady culture. Today is March 7th, and on this day, back in the magical time of 1992, the Sailor Moon anime premiered in Japan for the first time. The anime was based on the manga by the same name by creator Naoko Takeuchi. Sailor Moon defined the magical girl genre, and I know that it was a huge influence on my fellow hoodlums and myself, so today's roundtable discussion will be about everyone's favorite pretty girl soldier and her teammates.
This week on Nerd Nowstery, Clone Wars fans rejoice. It's been announced that on March 7th, Netflix streaming will have the entire season available for viewing. Not only will you have episodes 1 through 5 and the feature film, you're also going to get 13, count it, 13 episodes of an unreleased 6th season, dubbed by fans the Lost Missions. The events of Clone Wars take place between Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, and Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, and it averaged 1.7 million viewers. Not too shabby.
This week we're going to be talking about video game babes. Now, I'm all for sexy characters, but some of the most badass female video game characters ever, like Tomb Raider's Lara Croft, are frankly anatomically incorrect. Tifa Lockhart is my favorite female protagonist in my favorite video game ever, and even as a teenager playing Final Fantasy VII for the first time, I acknowledged that I had to overlook her frankly ridiculous, assets. Tifa's a great role model for young women. She's smart, she's kind, she's financially independent, she's caring, selfless, and experiences a lot of the emotions that young women deal with, like jealousy and self-doubt, and she handles them in a very mature and well-adjusted manner. So why potentially alienate girls from this super relatable, realistically flawed female character by portraying her in such a physically unrealistic manner? Also, boobs don't work like that. You know what I'm talking about. Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight, never running from a real fight, she is the one named Sailor Moon. I cannot say enough good things about Sailor Moon.
Seriously.
It was my gateway anime. For anybody who's unfamiliar with the term gateway anime, it's like a gateway drug.
But with Japanese animation.
But with Japanese animation.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing, basically. One of the main things that is so fantastic about Sailor Moon is the fact that the central character, Usagi, Serena, Bunny, whatever you call her, depending on if you watched the original Japanese version, watched the anime, or read the original English translations of the manga, she is a hopelessly flawed character.
Oh, she's a buffoon.
She's incredibly clumsy. She's a bad student.
Oh,
she's really not that passionate about anything.
She's a total creep in relationships.
But what makes her such a great character is that she is incredibly kind and giving, and it is all of her feminine qualities that make her the most powerful Sailor Senshi in the universe by the time we get to Sailor Moon Stars.
It's a character who, that you don't see very often, where the thing that she uses to save everybody all the time is mercy. Like, you don't really see that a lot.
No.
And that's amazing, to teach girls that there is strength and power in being open and loving people and giving people a chance.
Right, which is all things that you are expected to do as a woman. Sailor Moon in general, I just think, has such fantastic portrayals of such a diverse array of ladies.
Yes, one of the things that really exploited my fascination with girls who are masculine girls, I guess, because I was already kind of obsessed with girls who cross-dress to do cool things. Sailor Uranus comes in and she's wearing the boys' uniform. I'm repping it, by the way. Uranus pride. Yeah, she's wearing the boys' uniform. She drives a motorcycle. She plays piano. She sword fights. I'm like, man,
She leads on things.
She's the bomb. Yeah, she leans.
She does lean on everything.
Man, her and Jordan Catalano could have a lean on. And I did so much research on Sailor Uranus, and that's when I discovered that Sailor Neptune, who in the show if you watch the American cut, is her cousin. Through my extensive research of Sailor Uranus, I found out they were, in fact, lesbians.
It's so strange to me, too, that they made that choice in the American version of the anime, because all of the manga was published in the US long before they started airing the later season, so basically from Sailor Moon S on in the States. And in the manga, number one, they kept all the original Japanese names. They didn't feel the need to give them weird names like Amara. Does anybody know anybody named Amara?
But no, that's the most American name in the world. You've got Sarah, you've got Brittany, and then you've got Amara.
Right.
They're everywhere.
Right. But in the manga, they also kept that relationship.
I feel like the American dub of Sailor Moon really missed out in that regard.
I agree.
It was a different time back then because there weren't a lot of gay couples on regular television, you know. But like, man, what an opportunity you had to have this show that is aimed at like teenage girls even, and to be like, here's a lesbian couple. And then for girls who are maybe struggling with their sexuality at that age, they would have like this healthy couple who are close to their age and be like, oh my God, I'm normal.
I want to talk a little bit about the male characters in Sailor Moon.
Yeah, I think we should
specifically the one male character who's kind of recurrent throughout the entire thing. Tuxedo Mask. Mamoru Chiba, Darien Shield.
Whoa, don't throw that. Don't throw that.
This is happening
Sorry.
right now.
I'll put it back.
One of the things that I really like about that character is that he's just portrayed as constantly being super supportive. He'll like save them from imminent death at the last second, but then he doesn't actually do anything. He just goes away.
Yeah, he just comes in, drops his phrase, and then he leaves. And I guess like their morale is boosted.
Yeah,
that's why they're able to fight.
Yeah, because he has such beautiful words of wisdom.
I guess so.
He rolled a natural 20, and he was like, "Inspire confidence every time, natural 20."
We should take a moment to talk about Melvin. I just love Melvin because like he never once had this moment of like, well, Serena should date me. I'm such a nice guy. Screw her.
No,
Like,
you're so right. Melvin was never like, oh man, I've been friend zoned.
Yeah, like he was just like, I love her. I'm gonna pursue this. Oh, you'll come around.
This year, sometime, theoretically maybe July, there is supposed to be a new Sailor Moon anime series. I've heard rumors that it is going to be a reboot and they're going to follow the manga more closely, kind of like they did with Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Okay.
And I would love that.
All I hope is, if it is a reboot, I hope that they make the Yoma more disturbing.
I hope that if we are going to follow the manga more, that we get the Outer Scouts sooner. I really hope we get that series this year because we were supposed to get it
at the end of last year.
And then they pushed it up. But hey, we could be having new Sailor Moon time.
Yes! And then we could do another episode about Sailor Moon.
You'd like it. You know you would.
Yes.
You'd love it.
You would.
Sailor Moon says that's the end of this episode of the NerdStreet Hoodlums. As always, if you liked the video, click like, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Twitter at NerdStreet, find us on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, all the social media things, and then we can all be lifelong friends via the powers of the internet.
And today's bonus footage is something very special to me, and I hope it's very special to you. One of my favorite things to do is to make my fiance Sam watch things that make him uncomfortable. So we decided to film that and then exploit them on the internet.
Feel free to let us know what you liked, ask us any questions, or tell us what you'd like to see in the future in the comments below. And we will see you next week.
We are watching Sailor Moon, Sailor Stars, which I do have to say sounds a little redundant. Oh wow, okay. We're getting right into this. Did you say this came out in the 90s?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why are we like doing 80s Flashdance? Oh girl, you are barking up the wrong tree. Sister?
What?
Oh,
nun.
She's a nun. Okay, yeah, I just noticed she has a cross on. I don't care what the entertainment people want you to believe. There's not a nice nun. They're all mean. Dear Lord, please forgive me for being a bitch. I gotta tell you, girls, so far I am uninterested in this. So far it's just Sailor Scouts, the musical, or say, Sailor Scout, the musical, or Glee, Sailor Scouts. I mean, the biggest battle so far is a pop singer with a nun, and what is that? Yeah, when is there gonna be a monster? Ooh. Whoa. What was with the flower with the head? What? Oh, she's gone to the TARDIS. Where'd that come from? Power makeup. Oh, he's a Sailor Star too? I was wondering why we were focusing on him. Whoa! Whoa! Wait! Why does he have a bra on? There's some dominatrix shit going on here. He's got cleavage.
Sam, I don't think he's a he anymore.
That was like the quickest monster battle ever, actually. But I guess when you have the power of hot black leather, I mean, anything's possible. I do have to say that came out of nowhere. I was not out of everything I was expecting, I was not expecting the dude to be. I mean, dudes can be Sailor Scouts. It's no problem. But they become girls to be Sailor Scouts, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, not saying you can't. It's just weird. I mean, they could have given me some warning. That's all I'm saying.
Do you see why this never aired in the States?
I guess, yeah. There's no way to kind of spin that as hard as you could. I mean, LA maybe, but throughout the rest of America, probably not.
I'm turning it off.
Okay.